That's the team we're gonna cheer.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. Devin Duvernay to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Off to the races, middle of the field, into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brooks now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. Taken in by Norvig. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And goes to the hurry up here.
11, mighty. 11. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
11. First down, Burrow to throw. He locates Adonai Mitchell. Down to the 10. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll start the drive with Achane. Escapes the defender. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. His drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Run it up.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. 3rd and 2. Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. Inside the 45. At the 20. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He finds a Doomsday downfield. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. And the shotgun will give it to Achane. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They'll stick with Achane. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Achane finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Kate, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know what the single-season rushing touchdown record is? 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brooks now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Gun. Dot. Big 13. Dot.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. That's a gain of 9 on first down. Just a yard left to go on second down.
35-yard line.
Here we go.
Gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Playing cut. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11.
This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have it on second and short. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Chase Brown, his intended target, out of the backfield. And now it's third and short. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
11. Dot.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, or you're going to make the defense pay.
Looking slant route complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Gun. Dot.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a second quarter lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Luther Burden now on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. There's Achane up the middle. And they will finally catch up to him in just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's caught after a game of about 2. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pound that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On 4th down, it's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Sit tight, more from Paycor Stadium on the other side. They've got first down here from the 36. Running with Achane here out of the gun. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
That's caught. Devon Achane. Ooh, that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. So third down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. So the false start makes this a far tougher call now, 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Offense up to the line fast.
Down at the 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Catch made by Chase Brown. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
11 mighty. Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Fits it through the middle. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Bears 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Burden now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down throw by Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burden. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Running back motions right. Williams to throw on first. Finds his back, H.N. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? It's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Now they send their back in motion right. Working from the gun, Williams. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Bengals get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to throw it. Hits him on the out route. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Good play into a great play.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Samaje Perine on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. So 2nd down coming up. It's Achane on the inside give. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Williams to throw on 3rd. That's Cox. This is Loveland. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Vegas!
Now Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Bengals get it back to the 45-yard interception return.
Intercepted.
Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Gun. Stop. Right, 80. Move. Stop.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Can.
Throwing is Burrow. He's got a screen to the running back. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Third down, give to Brown. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means fourth down coming up.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
One, ready?
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
11, top. Here we go. Stop.
Here we go. Fourth down, Burrow. He gives it to Fant. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Looking quickly here.
11.
First down.
11.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first down, here's Burrow. Caught quickly on the slant. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Cut near the goal line. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His third through the air this game. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals make it a 24-point ball game.
Bears 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Third and now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So it'll be second down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Here's a handoff for Achane. He's got to gain a 6 there. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On play action, here's Williams. Pass brought in by Burden. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Williams has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the 2.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Bears 20.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
To kick off for Chicago.
On the return, this is Piron. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go. 180. Place hot. Hot.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It is Bengal football, and they're going to start the final quarter up by a couple of scores. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
11 empty. Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the
180.
39-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Free inside the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
11. 180. Stop.
They'll run again with Brown. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 10-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Catch made. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. What? Stop.
Running for it with Brown. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals put up even more points in a win. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead.
Bears 20. Evan McPherson to kick
Here's
off for
McPherson on to
Cincinnati.
handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Williams from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Second down now. They need 7. Williams set to pass. Here's a screen for Achane. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Right back at the 25-yard line.
Third down. Here's Williams. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. Has room down the left sideline. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Running for it, it's Achane. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bears trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal. Working from the gun, Williams. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. He's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brooks now on the return. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
At their own 13-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Lofts it deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes...
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. All right, that's now his 2nd interception thrown in this game. Obviously not a stat you want, but he does have those 4 touchdowns to fall back on.
And that pick, well, makes it a little bit better performance for this defense, right? I mean, you get burned 4 times, but at least you got a couple to hang your hat on that you did take away. I'm not sure that back is going to save them from what's going to be a really rough film session, though.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He finds Kelsey running the slant. Keeps himself upright. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready to go.
HN will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Devon HN with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears make it an 11-point ball game.
45. Bears 34. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brooks now on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Can. Start.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
One play action here. Burrow. He rolls to his right. He's taking a shot down this. He's got it deep downfield. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals push their lead to 18.
Bengals 52. Bears 34. Evan McPherson.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Running back motions right. Second and 10 now. Williams escapes the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Comes up empty on that one. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. And a sigh of relief for the defense. And you got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Desperation time here on fourth. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. Catch is made down the right sideline. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their fourth victory in a row. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many, be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flick. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Killing me, back to back. And Matt Black, my rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, they gon' heat me up, I've been trying to keep it cool, these little, they try to start it, too late, my finger was already on, call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never, all that beating around the bush, homie, said with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it, like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet, go and check the news, Brody, heard somebody stretch, in your feelings by the, better get a grill, tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip, I got right here for show up, make everybody deal, went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your heel, I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip, she begging me to take a sip, first she drove the boat, then she like a ship, first she loaded up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' Brun, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. The passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money, clear, splash, I'm covered in bells. I'm clever, vendettas, raw, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go federal. I pour up, I don't measure. I soon I met her. I leveled up, my bread up. I'm fed up, it's pressure. It's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on. It may say Manjala. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know the spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers then from her, this one a landslide. Ain't gonna be no who this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any say on that issue, I'm going 50, and then the got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to back.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-Trade, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what about that?
Hey yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all is taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve really. Tell me you miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could see in the shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back on.